Hi, I'm Marianne Croce of Small Biz Vantage and the creator of 3 Day Weekend System. And I'm glad to be here each and every week to do these Auto Shop Success in 15 minutes live. I do them each and every week for a couple of reasons. One of them is for you to shift your perspective, the way you look at your business, your vantage, if you will, and really turn that into your competitive edge. The second is for you to take one action item away each and every week and implement it. It doesn't take these massive changes. Small changes can really cause a ripple effect and make a big impact in your business with your customers, your team. You'd be surprised. So people ask me very often, Marianne, who do you work with? And I work with single location auto shop owners who are in what I call owner overload. You know that feeling, what you feel like you have to go 24/7 and it's hard to have a personal life? Well, that really sums up owner overload. And I can really help with that. Gain 10 hours a week in 90 days. So let's get started. This week's topic is reflect and prepare for next year. We're at the end of the year, and a new year is going to be upon us soon. So when I think about this time of year, for me, I absolutely love it. I love thinking about what I'm grateful for and thinking about what went well and what didn't go well personally and professionally because I learned from those things. And then it gets me really pumped up for the new year to really hit January, hit the ground running. Now, this week is a recording. I have a commitment later on when I would normally go live. So I'm recording this earlier, but I will be able to respond to all of your comments. So let's get started. As we close out this year, it really is the perfect time to reflect. And I start with gratitude, not just on what went well, because we can think of that when we're starting focusing on gratitude, but also the challenges that you faced. Because here's the thing, every business has its own unique journey. And each stage comes with lessons that prepare you for the future, for the next stage, the next level, if you will, of success. So, gratitude and reflection are really powerful tools that you could use for growth in your business, growth for your team, growth for your customers, and your personal life. So, those four areas are really what I want to unpack and cover today. So, let's talk business. This is a really simple format. What worked? That's what you ask yourself. What worked? You celebrate the wins that moved your business forward this year, whether they were large or small, they're still a win. And definitely reflect on those wins. Maybe it was a new service that you provided, a smoother process, a successful hire, whatever it was. Think about it and celebrate that. What didn't work? Challenges and setbacks often hold the biggest lessons when we think about those, right? There's gold in there if we really unpack them and look at them. So use these to fine tune your approach as you prepare for your next stage of growth for next year. Now let's talk about team. What worked? Acknowledge your team's contributions and their strengths because everyone can bring something to the table. Recognize their efforts. It builds morale and loyalty. That's what most shop owners tell me that they're looking for. Now, what didn't work? Look for opportunities to strengthen communication, leadership, and collaboration. Those things are very important to your team, and it's something that we all can continually improve on. Next is customers. What worked? Reflect on positive feedback and customer loyalty. It's a sign of what you're doing right. So really listen to what they're telling you. But what didn't work? Identify areas where you can enhance your customer experience and deliver even more value. Sit down, brainstorm it. Now, let's talk about personal life. What worked? Celebrate the moments of joy and fulfillment that you found this year. No matter what it was, large or small, sometimes those tiniest moments are really special. What didn't work? Reflect on the areas where you may have overcommitted or missed out and make adjustments for a healthier work life harmony next year. So important to block out time for your personal life and really be focused on that, really be committed to it so that your family doesn't feel like they're being sacrificed. Time with them is being lost. So, the stages of business growth are really important to realize this because sometimes when we're in it, it's really hard to see it. But no matter where you are in your journey, whether you're just starting out, you're looking for more freedom, or scaling, each stage will bring new challenges and new opportunities. The key is to reflect, learn, and use those lessons to prepare for the next phase, that next stage that you're going to be going into. Your growth as a business owner, it actually mirrors your business growth. So when you think about it, when you as an owner grow, your business can grow as well. By learning and evolving through each stage of business, you position yourself to achieve more while building a business that is profitable, sustainable, and enjoyable. So let's talk about your first steps to start the new year strong, because that's really what I would love for you. First, reflect on the year. Write down what worked and what didn't, and the lessons that you've learned. That's the key part, the lessons, the takeaways. Number two, celebrate wins. Share your gratitude with your team, your customers, your loved ones. It strengthens relationships and energizes everyone for the year ahead. Let people know how much you mean, how much they mean to you. It's important. Set goals for the next stage. Use your reflections to set intentional, actionable goals. We want to do this. We want our goals to be, yes, intentional, but we also want them to be actionable, right? That's the magic. Magic is in the doing. And we want them to align with the next stage of the business journey. Being in startup is very, very different than when you're in what I call build up and you want more freedom. Very, very different. So gratitude is important. Next is set your goals for next year. And last is take action. What's the one thing that you can do right now to prepare for a strong start in January? So I'm going to quickly just do a recap of the 4 steps. Reflect on the year, celebrate your wins, set goals for the next stage of business, and take action. Those are the 4. Gratitude and reflection aren't just about looking back. They're about preparing for what's next. By embracing the lessons from the past year, you can set yourself up for even greater success in the future. It really happens. So I share every week my 1-week rule, which is take action now. Big changes start with small steps. Pick one step to start the new year strong. One thing that you're going to do to work on this week, whether it's reflect on the year, celebrate your wins, set goals for the next stage of business, then Take action. Write it down, put it somewhere where you're going to see it every day. If you don't want to manually write it out, you use on a device, that's fine. Set a little alarm on your device so it'll ring and it'll be a reminder every day, whatever works for you. But these small intentional steps really lead to real progress. I use this strategy in my own shop. Yes, I am a shop owner as well. I coach, but I still own a shop. I've owned a shop for 25 years. And I share this also with my clients. And I can tell you that this works. So lastly, I'll leave you with a pro thinking tip. Focus on where you are and where you want to be. Don't get stuck in the negative or get stuck in the challenges. I see this happen a lot with shop owners. See them for what they really are. They're an opportunity to learn and an opportunity to grow. Focus on the solutions for growing personally and professionally. So that's it for this week's Auto Shop Success in 15 minutes. I'm so glad that you're here. And again, this is a recording, so any comments that you have are welcome, and I will respond to each and every one of them. So have an enjoyable week.